because you still have armor.
10 armor class wasn't.
But he has -1 dex.
One second. It's got sound, but it's really, really low.
What is this? Can I use this?
Okay.
I'm gonna put my phone here.
I just, oh, yeah, starting to get sound.
Huh?
We're starting to get a bit of sound. It's still quiet though.
Everyone's saying we've got sound, but it's low.
Okay. Sleep. The rest of us have too many hit die. Yep.
We do?
What's it?
This one?
27, 28.
21.
Hey, I'm not.
This one was muted. This one was muted. But I turned it on. What happens if I just take up the...
Pump up the volume.
I mean, you're being so loud.
Yeah. The Phantom one.
No.
Okay, I'll try this. Hold on. Okay, try that. Everybody talk?
Howdy.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
This is Western Dungeons, right?
Or something like that. Don't you worry about it none.
That would be...
I'll be an angry farmer.
Please do. I mean, what is a fighter if not an angry farmer?
Yeah?
And what is a trident except a hay baler? I think.
No,
Pitchfork.
no, pitchfork.
I'm done.
You got to gain a few levels for your hay baler.
Yeah, that's your prestige. That's one of your prestige classes
Yeah.
you can go into.
How tall am I again?
You're a half elf.
I think you're
have
all like.
normal height of like a human.
Yeah, but
maybe
I
a little bit
don't
taller.
I
remember
think I'm
how
actually the
tall I
tallest
was.
at 5'11".
I think I
Really?
I like
You're
to.
still fighting?
Yeah.
My
Unless I'm
character's
playing-
5'9".
I like to make my characters tall because I'm not.
Nobody made a giant hulking barbarian?
What is
Oh, if I was playing a barbarian, I would have done either a Goliath or an orc.
Yeah.
Just because,
Oh my god.
you know.
Okay,
Bonuses.
everybody, I want
Yeah.
to do one more sound check.
Okay.
Can we just go number 1, please?
Hello. I am here. My name is Ed. And I'm playing a warlock.
Okay, number 2.
Hey, my name's Caleb. I'm playing a paladin. Let's hope this goes well. I mean, it is kind of weird playing a paladin again.
Number 3.
So I like potatoes, especially when mashed.
Follow the script.
There's a script. I just like potatoes.
4.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm playing a druid. I like bears. Bears are my shtick. It's gonna happen.
Okay. Keep going.
Oh, sorry. I'm proficient in light, medium, light armor, medium armor, and shields, but no metal, because metal's not okay. Metal's from the earth.
Okay.
Trees are above.
David.
This is me. This is David. I'm speaking in front of the camera to my players, to my audience. Welcome. Have a wonderful day. I hope that sound didn't hurt. It didn't feel great for me. But this is our dungeon we're going to be doing. They don't know exactly what's inside this yet. Just kind of the layout and some furniture. We're going to be going through this in a brief amount of time, but hopefully everything will go well. No nasty surprises or horrible things await them.
Sounds like a lie.
Can you put it up
That's
on
absolutely a lie. And good on you for noticing.
Okay, we're nearly there, guys.
I was going to ask, how long is this module usually supposed to take?
This was designed by me specifically for this.
Okay, so it's supposed to be a 90-minute module.
Yep.
Oh, okay. There's my.
Almost.
Gotta make sure they're all in there.
Okay, everybody, keep chatting.
Yeah. Everything you guys do
Okay.
throughout the course of this will be dungeons that I created for this specifically.
You might have
Cool.
that
I
on
mean,
the
this
top
seems
bar.
like it would actually be kind of cool,
Sounds good.
like as an actual module.
Okay, everybody. And
Reserve that judgment for the end.
thank you, Alan. See you in a bit. Stay. All right, stay close to your phone. See ya. Thanks, man. Okay, everybody, counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hi. Thank you for hanging out with us for a few moments, and welcome to Table Wars. We're doing a competitive tournament, our Octellus League, and we're here with Cloak and Dagger, who's going to be facing off against the Gods and Monsters team. So, if you would all introduce yourself and your characters, please.
Hi, my name is Ed, and I am playing a Drow Warlock by the name of Harley Lavus.
My name's Caleb. I'm playing a paladin protector Asmar named Veritas.
Hi, my name is Emmett, and I'm playing the glass bottle playing bard. His name is Woody, and he has no idea what he's doing.
My name is Josh. I'm playing a half-elf druid named Perio. He's kind of young, so hopefully he fits in with the older characters of this campaign, more experienced adventurers.
12, by the way.
All right, fantastic, and welcome. You are adventurers. You are a team gathered by the city Shallowbrook, being sent to Goldwind, which is the major city on the continent where the head of state holds office. You've been sent on a somewhat diplomatic mission. You're going to be attending a parade. You've been sent as a special team of adventurers. You're representing your city as heroes and as essentially a special ops team. But you're just going, as far as you know, for the parade. You arrive for parade day, and you're directed to a gruff-looking man in a suit of armor with a large number of badges and ribbons across his breast. All right, you're the representatives of Shallowbrook, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't talk down to me.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I know you all expected you'd be going on a parade today, but as it turns out, we are in need of some assistance, and you are here as a special operations team. Hopefully that is what you actually are, and you are not just somebody put in to fill the spot.
That sounds like far more interesting activities.
Fantastic. We've had teams from other city-states sent already, and we're going to have you checking out something for us. There is an abandoned excavation site that has recently become unabandoned. We had some of our people there looking into an arcane battery on site to retrieve it. They were not able to, and we have no one else to go do the job at the moment. So we're sending you congratulations. Please see Mr. Ilian here. He'll be sending you shortly.
I came here to make tiny fireworks.
It'll be fun.
Why are you doing this?
And he leaves as quick as he arrived. A man in flowing robes arrives and he says, yes, well, I see that my powers will be of use. Step into the circle. And there is a magic circle sitting right down before you.
I leap in.
One toe in. Doesn't hurt. Okay. We're good.
Just walk in. I mean,
We'll go in after he goes in.
You all enter the circle and are quickly whisked away to a faraway area. It is vomit-inducing. You feel awful, but you arrive at a dusty, dirty excavation site. There is a large 100 by 100 foot area in front of you that is mining equipment, and it looks like some of the area has been dug up a bit. At the edge of that, far from you, is a entrance, a well-built-up entrance leading into a stone mine. There are 3 dwarves in between you and the mine, sitting in the shade. Something looks off about these dwarves. What do you do?
I say we walk up to him, see what's going on.
I'll take point on this one, because, I mean, why would they hurt a tiny half-elf, right? Right?
I mean, depending on what they do for a living.
Trust me, I got this.
All right.
Maybe.
Still say be prepared for anything.
Don't worry, I have my bottle. We're good.
All right.
Okay, you approach the dwarves that are in the distance in the shade. You get a little bit closer and you do start to realize that something is a little bit different from these dwarves and other dwarves that you've seen. Their skin is a darker hue than you're used to, and their beards, instead of being browns and blacks, are solid white.
Can I make a check to see if I know what these guys are?
Sure, absolutely. So I want you to make a history check. Those are dwarves.
As a
Dwarves.
drow
I like
from the Underdark, might I know anything? Do I
Those
need-
are absolutely not drow.
No, me.
Oh, as a drow? Yeah, actually, you know what? Make a history with advantage.
19.
Okay, yes, those are Durgar, the Underdark equivalent, the evil dwarves.
I do not look happy right now, and I'm like, we might have a fight in store for us.
They look like nice dwarves. They might
They're
be,
not.
But they look like nice dwarves.
Trust me.
Care to
I don't trust you.
explain why?
These are Dwergar.
What?
They come from where I'm from, and let's just say they're slavers of a sort.
Sounds like a waste of time.
What's the dark?
I mean, if these ones are slavers, because, I mean, are all of them?
They're typically rather evil,
Well,
but I guess you could say the same about my people.
I mean, these guys might be a little bit different. We can always just check and see, but be prepared for a fight.
I'm gonna walk up anyway while he's giving his little.
Okay, you walk straight up to these dwarves.
I'm gonna put on my nice little smile and I'm gonna have my little bottle ready in case I need to make a getaway.
Okay, you move up 10, 15, 20 feet or so to where you are about 50 feet away from their shaded lounging spot. And they notice you, and they immediately reach for weapons and say nothing. They just sit there ready with weapons.
Is there any way that I can try to just talk to them and be like, please don't hurt me?
You can absolutely. What do you say?
Woo! I'm gonna do a persuasion.
All right, how do you want to talk to them? What do you want to say? Are you shouting from where you are?
I'm gonna be like, hail, hi. Because I rolled a 13.
13 total?
Yes.
Okay. They, one of them just kind of puts up a hand.
We
Hail.
come in peace, we do.
Go in peace. Or come in pieces.
My hand crackles with energy as I reach forth. I don't like these guys.
Okay.
And I know what they're capable of. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
Of course, now.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. All right, so I'm going to start with Harley. What's your initiative?
4.
All right. And there it is.
I got an 18.
Witty.
24.
And Hario.
13.
Okay.
Durgar have a 19.
Okay. In that case, it starts with Witty.
Witty makes a small scream.
There's actually going to be a surprise round because we started with the Eldritch Blast. So you're going to
Okay.
start off the first round.
Okay.
And then we'll go into regular initiative order afterward.
Let's see if I can do this. That is 11. Does a 15 hit? Or 16?
A 16 hits.
Okay, then I get my D10. And I get my charisma mod, which is 3. So that is 00.
00 is 10.
Okay, so that is 13 force damage.
13 force damage. Okay. So now we're going to the regular initiative. So
Who's I'm 15 feet ahead of everyone else.
yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure I have my full movement, so I'm behind everyone else. And then you get bardic inspiration.
I believe that's D4?
No, it's because I'm third level. It's 3d6. That's what it said.
You get a 1d6 that you
Yeah.
can use when you want, and you can do it 3 times.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay.
Okay, so who's next?
It's Durgar.
Okay, so one of them grunts in pain from the Eldritch Blast that it received, and the 3 of them almost simultaneously turn invisible.
Ah, great.
You did this.
Who's next?
Is Beardus.
I'm going to move up to where I'll be 10 feet from where they originally were.
Okay.
Uh,
What's your movement speed?
30.
30. Okay. So you can move to 40 feet from where they were. Well, I'm sorry, 30 feet from where they originally were. If you double
Okay.
move.
Then I'll just move up once and ready myself to, which I will also go ahead and bonus action, use Searing Smite.
Okay.
And then I will ready my attack action. If they come up, attack me, come visible or anything, I'll swing at them.
Okay, so you go up and gather Holy Might and hold your ground looking for an unseen attacker. Who's next?
After that comes Pario.
Okay.
Angry boy. I will use my full 30 feet to move up. Probably. Did you double move? No, you single move. I'll probably be next to him, and I'm just gonna Thorn Whip wherever they last were. Literally just
Okay, yeah. You cast a Thorn Whip.
cantrip.
Yeah, don't even
No? Yeah.
don't even roll. Yeah, you cast a Thorn Whip and you shoot thorns out in the direction of where they were, and they just kind of wrap around some chairs and the little table that they had and the tent poles, but they don't actually seem to collide with anything there. Who's next?
After that is Harley.
I'm going to whirl a bit of like sparkly dust around my hands and cast Fairy Fire in the area in front of him.
Okay, excellent. What is the radius on Fairy Fire?
20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. Okay.
And my spell save DC is 13.
The area in front of him. And it has no effect if they succeed, correct?
Yes, I do believe so.
Yeah, it's negated.
Okay, so two. Wisdom?
Yes, it was.
Wisdom. Okay, cool. So
Dex.
Dex.
Oh, is it my dex? Right?
Same result. None of them are affected, unfortunately, whether they are there or not. So who's next?
Top of the round, Witty.
Seeing that there's no one in his fairy fire, I am going to. You know what? I'm gonna cast my own fairy fire, but in the area, between me and him, because we're 15 feet apart.
Yes.
All right. So actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna cast it instead of in front of him, like these two. I'm gonna cast it to the side, just to the right of them.
Okay,
Same DC.
sure. 13? Okay. You see two dwarves appear out of nothingness, and they're coated in a luminescent dust,
They're bright
giving
blue.
off a light. And being out in the sunlight now, they both wince and shield their eyes and cry out. And I believe, is that the end of your turn?
Seeing that there are two of them there, I'm probably good. You can move after you act, right? Or is that not? Is that a thing?
You can move after you act, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move 15 feet, so I'm back to where the start area was.
Okay. So I believe they are next, and any attacks against them now, those two will have advantage.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So those two who have been outed will just kind of let loose a little bit of a guttural roar and grow,
Okay.
and they become large dwarves in front of you. And then they will move to go past the two of you. I'm sorry, the two of you. So you will get reaction attacks if you wish to take them.
Didn't have a weapon drawn.
Well, shameful.
That is a 17 to hit with
That
my
hits.
glaive.
And you have advantage if you want to see if you get a crit.
Yeah, let's see if I do. Higher, but. Okay, so that is 9 points of damage, with 2 points of that being fire.
Okay.
And at the start of its next turn, it will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Excellent. And nothing there. So you see them move towards the two of you who are holding back and get in range of you, but have already used up their actions. So that'll be the end of their turn. Who's next?
Then it goes to Varys.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to move after the two that I can now see and specifically focus on the one that I hit with the fire. And I'm going to, let's see, what can I do? I will cast Compelled Duel on him.
Okay, that's a wisdom or charisma?
I believe it is a wisdom save.
You rolled pretty high. What's the DC?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save, and it is a DC 13.
All right, how do you challenge him to a duel?
Fight me, you overgrown cur.
I'll get you next.
Alright.
And
that was a bonus action,
All right.
so I'm going to hit him.
beat him up. Are you hitting the one that you've already both hit already?
Yes.
Okay.
You have advantage. Nice.
Okay, so it was 17.
Yep, that hits.
Don't need that. For 5 points of damage.
Okay. And you have defeated him. How have you defeated this dwarf?
Glaive, I believe, is slashing damage, so slice his head.
Okay.
Straight off.
Yeah, you just turn around, rush after him. He's going for your back line, and you do a wide sweep with your glaive and cut his head right off. It rolls to the ground. Seems to only enrage his friend. Who's next?
After that is Pario.
All right. So there's still one between us and those two?
Yes.
All right. Now it's time for my Thorn Whip. And at advantage?
Yes.
All right. Wow. That is the highest is 14.
Okay, that's not going to be enough. They are wearing scale mail and they have shields.
All right.
He batters away the thorns, and then I believe.
It is Hartley.
Yes.
Okay. Knowing how the sunlight isn't really great for me, I'm going to try and how close is the one that's coming at?
10 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to try and cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Is charisma or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. I'm terribly sorry. He's unaffected by your mockery.
Well, then I'm going to move back, full movement.
Okay. Yeah, gain some distance. Got it. I believe. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna look at the one that's too close to me, and I'm gonna be like, "So, what do you call a dwarf and a dresser?" A dwarf, and Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay. What's the DC?
13.
He just laughs maniacally, falls over on the ground, and does that for the rest of his turn.
After that, I'm just gonna finger gun and walk 10 feet away.
Okay, you don't know where the remaining invisible dwarf is, and there's one laughing terribly on the ground. I believe you're next.
After
The Durgar.
What do you? Actually, it's the Durgar's turn.
Yeah, one's laughing uncontrollably on the ground, and the other one's invisible.
Alright. I'm just going to walk up to the one that's on the ground and just attempt to hit him.
All right, go for it.
So that's...
You still have advantage.
Yep. Good thing. Okay, so that's 14.
Your blow reflects harmlessly off of his armor,
Kind of figured it would.
which only serves to make him laugh harder. All right, you're up.
I'm mad. Can you hold on real quick? Can you make unarmed attacks even if you're not proficient?
Yes, the damage is 1 plus your strength modifier.
And what would be to hit? It would be your strength then.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so mad. I'm gonna run up and kick him.
Okay.
I don't even know how to kick properly. So 13, 12.
Nope, that's not gonna cut it.
Ooh.
You do that, and it's just like ping on his armor, and it kind of hurts your foot a little bit, and he just continues laughing hysterically, and he rolls over on his side, he holds his belly, he's you're so stupid. All right, your turn.
I don't want to waste a spell. So I have a dagger. I'm going to move forward to the... I don't think I can get quite to him, but I'm going to have it drawn out, move forward and drawn out.
Okay.
So, because range doesn't help me right now because I have sunlight sensitivity.
Okay. So remind me, Tasha's Hideous Laughter is 1 turn, or they get a save at the end of each turn?
It is. I believe it's a save at each turn.
Okay, so
Can I
do
get
not roll
like
that.
defensive? There's like
Fight defensively.
fight defensively.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Yeah. So attacks against you will have disadvantage next turn. It's
Okay.
a dodge action.
Yeah.
So that'll be your action and then your move action.
Okay.
Okay. So, Whip Boy.
Which boy is gonna be like, pointy stick, rapier, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
I walk up, I'm gonna stab him. That's a 19. Let's see if I crit. Nope. It's the exact same thing. So,
Oh.
hey, that's 11.
Okay. He is still laughing hysterically, but doesn't look as jovial suddenly when you stab him in the gut with your rapier. Okay. And he continues laughing for his turn, unfortunately. A pained laughter, but a laughter nonetheless. Your turn.
I'm going to slice down at him again,
Okay.
trying to get rid of him. Not even going to hit with an 8.
No, that's not going to cut it. Bounces off his armor. So we're just going to say, because this combat has pretty much been decided, that you all, do you want to finish him off? Or do you want to try and interrogate him or something else?
I don't know how.
I want to, no, I just say that we left them with a warning. Let's just go on and we'll deal with them later.
I think that we should possibly maybe end him so that they have less people to come in after us. You know,
Close the door.
doors don't stop people with big weapons.
If we move fast, it'll be.
I'll let you have the
Do
final
we
judgment.
do we want to? We could like roll him to. I have nothing. Does anyone have like some rope? We can tie him to like one of the chairs.
I have a bear trap.
Right there we
Well, they were
go.
underneath the tree, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Right?
does anyone have rope?
We could just drag him over there and just leave him knocked out over there.
Can I quickly
I mean,
also
make an
sports attack.
intimidation to the air and
That
be
comes with
like,
50
"This
feet
will
of
happen to you if you fight us"?
Yes,
At
please
that.
intimidate. All right.
No.
You stab him just right in the chest, and you know you've delivered a fatal blow. And he says, "It's too late. Reinforcements will be here in an hour." Blah. And then he blasts on the ground, dies.
We got information. We have an hour.
Okay,
Let's
let's
go.
Let's just go now. Let's go onward.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going in the main entrance.
I'm letting him walk in first.
Is there any
Yeah,
other
I'll walk in
entrances?
first.
I'm always behind him.
Okay, so you go to the other side of this excavation site, and you find the way down. A well-built tunnel with wood supports and torches and lanterns, which are currently unlit, probably because of the current occupants.
No light.
Yes, going deeper down in. So you have moved down here. So please place your characters. I'll just go around and give everybody an easy shot here.
I'm probably in the back.
Moving down the hallway and into the mining complex itself. So you have passageways leading to the left, right, and in front of you. The passageway in front of you looks more built up than the others, but the ones going to the left and right look mainly just like tunnels with reinforcements holding up the ceiling.
All right. First thing I'm going to do because it's dark, and I'm actually going to take and bring my glaive down closer to me and tap the top and cast light on it.
Okay. Yeah, you tap the top of your glaive, and light springs into the tunnel, illuminating everything around you. And you can all see clearly now if you could not
I
before.
hiss lightly.
And I carry that in front of me so we have light. Which way do we want to go first?
The right has more doors.
Come on. Don't metagame.
Well, no, we can see down there, can't we?
No. This is a tunnel way. You can see to this door, and that door.
Oh, okay.
To the
Left?
left?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and head on left first and see
Oh,
what's
okay.
going that way.
Please move your pieces to where you move them to. Nothing happens in this hallway. You just kind of hear
I think
some
right at
talking
the
in the distance and
Put you
some
right
other
there.
just kind of animalistic noises. In this room, you hear something that sounds like metal scraping on metal. You're not 100% sure what that is, but there's something going on in there.
I like that sound.
First thing I'm going to do is
And when it's your turn, feel free to move yourself. You can spin this and use it all you want.
Alright.
Is it open?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test the door, see if it opens.
The door is locked, but it's locked from this side. So you actually can remove the latch.
That's kind of odd that it's locked from this side.
Do we want to? I have a crowbar.
No, it's locked from this. Well,
Oh, that's true. We can't remove the lock.
and it's just like a normal latch door, and
Yeah, you just pull the. There's a latch in the middle of the side, and then you push it open.
Let's
I-
open it quietly as we can.
Would you prefer that I open it then?
I'm just going to open the door.
Okay.
I'm
pulling out my dagger.
Okay.
So I
I'll
lift
have
the
my rapier
latch
out.
and move it, and then kick in the door.
Okay. You you lift the latch and carefully move it to the side and smash the door open, and you can see now what was causing this ruckus. You find yourself in what looks like an armory. There are broken bits of rust kind of scattered on the ground in front of you, and it looks like there used to be a gate here which would be locked and close this off to anyone who wasn't supposed to be in here, which is now just kind of a pile of bits of rusted metal. There are racks of weapons, swords and spears across the wall, and suits of armor. They all look like chainmail, except you can see a nice suit of splint mail in the back corner. In between you and that group of splint mail is a large pile of rusted and still good cutlery, swords, daggers, picks. Just a huge pile of metal has been gathered and thrown into this room haphazardly, and feasting on this metal are two large beasts with feather-like antennas that are a deep red rust color that seem to be turning this metal into rust, corroding it, and then eating the corrosion.
Teddy, what?
Can I
How
make an
the
intelligence check to see what they are?
AOE?
Yes, I would go with either nature or arcana, actually.
Nature works with me. Wow. 9.
Are we all allowed to make a check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why? It's an 8.
Nope.
We're dumb.
So they've made it most of the way through this pile, but they still seem pretty intent on finishing it.
Okay. Do we have?
I'm actually going to stow my glaive on my back and ready myself with my fist so I can be prepared to fight them.
Okay.
They haven't seen us.
So-
Other than the split mail, is there any?
The split mail.
You want the
Yes,
Why
it'd
do
be
you want
better
the
for
split
me.
mail? It's metal.
It protects me so I can protect you guys, which also allows us to keep going further.
I'm going. All right. I'm gonna be like. I want to try something real quick. So I want to try and. I'm gonna stealth, and I'm gonna try and skirt around the pile.
Sure.
But like move step by step to see if they notice me or not.
Mhm.
There we go. It's 15.
That's quite good. They seem very intent on their meal and don't seem to notice you at all.
I'm gonna. Can I get up to the splint mail?
You would actually have to move directly. It's back where those crates are, back there,
Oh,
far
okay,
corner.
It's like right here.
So you would have to move right past them to do that, and they will definitely notice you getting that close.
Then I'm gonna take this moment, and I'm going to. I want to make a minor illusion, so the way they're looking, I want them to see like a really nice, shiny anything that like a little tiny something that looks really nice and
Super metal, super metal little
like
object.
shiny. It looks great.
Okay, yeah, you do that, and into existence pops this conglomerate. It's just it looks like somebody dumped out a cutlery drawer, just blah, just right in front of you guys over there by that wall where that desk is, and they you see their eyes kind of go up, and they kind of smell with their faces and these feather appendages they have that are kind of moving around, and when they do that, they kind of turn towards where you guys are, and kind of look at the pile that they have, and then they look at the metal that you're carrying and kind of continue with the pile, but it looks like the pile's getting light, and they might run out of food soon, and you are carrying their next meals.
What? All right. I don't need this anyway. I'm gonna chuck my dagger over that way to see if it makes it look even better. to see if that like lures them over there.
You're checking what?
I'm gonna throw my dagger to see if that convinces them to go after these guys. No, like behind the door, like right there.
Okay, so you want them to go towards the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna call that animal friendship.
I can kind of do that.
Do that.
Wait, you didn't tell me what I got with my 9 nature.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, these things are crazy.
They're just crazy? They don't even look like animals?
12.
Well, not really. They look like monstrosities.
Oh,
Maybe some
okay.
kind of arcane abomination.
Do you have weapon finesse? Because I believe.
Well, no, this isn't. This is like me.
You're attempting to convince the animal, so it's
I'm-
going to be an animal check instead
Alright.
of an attack.
All right, but yeah.
What'd you get total?
I got 12.
12. Okay, yeah. I'm going to say that's good enough. And, like, it draws their attention back to the party, and they're like, yeah, there's a bunch of metal over there. So they start going for your party. Everybody roll initiative.
Not as good as time.
Yes. Sweet.
I did.
Right, run around. All right, Harley.
I have a 19.
Okay.
And I'm in the
There it
back.
is.
14.
Witty.
15.
And Pario.
2.
I got a 14.
And 14 on. Okay, so Veritas, what is your dex mod's like an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, you have an 8 dex. Okay, so they're definitely going to go first.
Well, they're going first?
Well, they go before he does, but actually it's Harley who goes first.
Okay.
Okay. Can I see any of them from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can see kind of half of one of them. You know that they're there, and you can get beat on. You can lean over and see all
Could I do one of my favorite spells, Eldritch Blast?
by all means.
Then I shall try and call upon the powers of my Eldritch Master. And I rolled a 18
Okay,
total.
yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. That is a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of blast it and you hit it on the side and it kind of recoils a little bit and it starts scurrying over towards your front line.
And Witty.
Oh, you've never used your bardic inspiration, right? Okay, sweet. So have they moved at all, or?
Not really, but they're moving.
Okay.
They will.
If they moved enough for me to slip past them,
They're definitely not facing that direction. You could slip past them.
I want to try and slip past them.
Okay.
Is that another stealth check, or does my 15 carry over?
No, that's going to carry over. Do acrobatics. We're going to have a little DC 10 acrobatics, just to kind of squeeze against the wall.
Thank God, 12.
Okay, yeah, you squeeze along the back wall, and you can make it over to the splint mail. So it's just sitting there on a dummy.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
Like, how heavy is it? Out of curiosity.
It's fairly heavy.
So I'm going to be like holding it, but I'm gonna be like awkwardly holding it because it's probably much heavier than me, and I'm gonna hold my action. And if they notice me, I want to be ready to drop it
Sure.
and book it.
Okay, cool. So you spend your turn getting the armor off the dummy
Yeah.
and getting it gathered up so you
Yeah,
can
I'm just
carry
like
it.
crouching in the corner.
Sure, and ready to run if need be.
Yes.
Got it.
All right, your turn.
Okay, the creatures make it over to our friendly neighborhood bard. They cross the Octellus into the doorway. Only one of them will make it. I am a Butterfingers. The other one realizes that it can't make it through the door at the same time and just starts eating some swords and spears on the wall. And he, instead of biting you with his wicked teeth, it looks like he's actually trying to touch your armor with his feathered appendages.
Okay.
So you can make a dexterity saving throw to stop that from happening and keep your armor away from this. So DC 11 dexterity saving
I did
throw.
not.
Okay, your armor begins to corrode and will have a -1 to your AC
Okay.
on that suit of armor forever. Okay. Who's next?
After that is Veritas.
Okay. I am going to attempt to hit it with my fist.
Okay.
Rip off those antennas.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm also going to use the Bardic Inspiration. Never mind. Nat 20.
Oh,
for
nice!
A total of 25? Yeah.
Okay, so it'll do 2 damage plus your strength modifier.
So 2 damage plus strength mod, but I'm going to use my last spell slot of the day.
Oh no.
Searing Smite.
No, not Searing Smite. Divine Smite.
Okay.
Oh.
So that is, I believe, 3d8 at first level spell slot. So, yeah.
This thing really made you mad.
Huh?
This thing really made you mad.
The drawers made me mad.
So that's 4 plus.
Oh, this is the one that I hit though, right?
Oh.
So that's 6, 7, 8 points of damage, with 4 of it being.
Okay, you
Radiant.
gather a bunch of divine energy into your fist and just punch this thing in the head after it starts to corrode your armor. And it goes back a few feet, just kind of setting dust up into the air. 1 hour is remaining. All right, who's up?
Fario. Ooh. Sorry, I had to. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I can shoot past allies, can't I?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're thinking old school rules.
Oh, yeah. So. I don't know if I can actually. Because I want to shoot an ice knife, but hit the back of the creature. But I don't think I can actually specify the back of the creature.
Go for it.
Can I hit the floor under the creature?
What are you trying to do?
I want to make the explosion hit the other creature as well.
Typically, you can.
I don't wanna-
select-
I don't
Is it,
wanna-
is it an area effect?
It's an ice knife.
Right.
So it hits and then it, it says a 10 foot or 5 foot.
Okay, so there's an area.
Yeah.
What's the description say?
Create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. The target takes 1d10 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex save or take 2d6 damage.
Okay,
Cool.
then that would hit the creature and the other rust monster, but it would also hit your friend.
He can't make deck saves.
yeah, no, that's fun.
Maybe you got the bad rolls out of the way.
I mean, with that
don't
nat
know.
20, I would assume so.
I mean, what's the worst that can
Don't
happen?
even say that. Don't.
What
don't.
is the
You're
worst that could
you're
happen?
the king of that.
What's the, I mean,
All right. Yeah, it's the worst that can happen. A 9.
9 to hit? Nope, that doesn't. But that creature and all the creatures next to it make deck saves, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
That is.
Yay.
Yes.
Let's
Oh, wait.
see what I get.
Oh.
Success.
Dex
Hey.
save 13.
Fail. Okay.
I actually passed the dex save.
So the creature that you aimed at in front of you just completely shrugs off everything that happened. The one over there doesn't seem like it was paying attention, and so it just like hisses out in pain. What damage?
7 damage. 7 cold.
Okay, 7 cold damage.
So
Did you succeed or fail?
I succeeded.
Okay, cool. So
I believe that's.
is that half damage or no damage if you succeed?
It's half damage.
Save
if
or
you-
take. Or make the save or take.
Okay, so you don't take any damage.
Nice.
Double the round, Harley.
I'm going to make my way backwards a bit towards one of the other doors,
Okay.
but I'm still going to fire off a lovely little Eldritch Blast. And let's see if I can hit. That is a nat 20.
Okay,
I don't remember if spells crit.
they do.
Okay, so
Roll double the dice.
that is a 0. What?
you rather old.
It's okay. You keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, so I got a
Didn't
0,
crit.
which I just said 10, and a 3, so that's 13 plus 3, that is 16 damage.
Okay, that is gonna be enough to take it down. It kind of twitches on the ground, it flips over on its back, and its little legs start twitching up into the air.
Disgusting beast.
And what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is really low, but it is a -2.
Never mind then. Okay,
Passive?
passive would be
Yeah.
8, but -2 is the score. Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. So, Rust Monster? Okay, sorry, Quiddy.
Witty, seeing that that one is now dead, would like to, I want to sneak back out the door, close the door, lock the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
Make your move. Turn the Octellus.
All right. 5, whoops. 10,
You're good.
15, 20, 25, 30. Darn it. Hold on. 5.
You can get out the door, but you won't be able to close it.
Whoop. He's knocking over everything.
He's in a haste. He
Hello.
really wants to get out.
There. I'm in the doorway.
You can double move and get out of the doorway, and then leave it to someone else to close it, or you can do
But
something
yeah,
else.
I'm gonna be holding the
Your
split
turn's
mail,
next,
and
right?
I'm gonna book it, and I'm gonna be like, close the door.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Can we move you further?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, your poor map.
Okay. Rust monster. The rust monster, seeing its companion go down, makes its way over to you and attempts to rust your armor more. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. DC 11.
10.
All right. You lose another point of AC from that armor. What does that make that armor's AC?
14 now.
Okay. And that's that for the rust monsters. I believe you're up.
It's in the doorway or just.
It is
past
in the door.
door?
It's in the doorway. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you make like a bull rush?
Yeah, could you like
You can do a shove action.
just move it?
You're strong.
I mean, even if it rests your armor, I'm currently holding more armor for you.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to shove it out of the doorway.
Okay, that's going to be an athletics check.
Okay. 19.
Okay, you shove it right out of the doorway, and it goes back 10 feet, just straight along the ground, and it starts skittering towards you again.
I can't do anything else.
You can close the door.
Oh, shove action. Huh, so yeah. I'll close the door.
Close it as a move.
Oh yeah, because you didn't move or anything. You used it.
Can we lock the door though?
Yeah. You close the door, so you shove the rust monster back into the room, and you slam the door before it gets to you, and you quickly hit the latch and kind of put your back up against it and catch a breath of fresh air, and you hear it like slam into the door just after you close it, and then you hear it scuttle away and start nomming on some metal again.
Hey, it all worked out, guys.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank
Please
you.
take this from me. Where did the other one go?
You see anything?
What do you mean the other one?
I see a
the
lot of
opposite?
things,
That
but
way.
can I do like
I'll
an
walk over where the ground is.
investigation to just like look around, like investigate the
Sure.
area?
Where are you looking? And what are you...
Just towards this way, like to see, like I see the door
Sure.
because my
So
dark
you just want
vision.
to like listen at the door?
Yeah, kind of listen. And could I use investigation for this, or do I need to use perception?
That would be perception.
Okay, I'm going to try
I have a
this.
passive perception of 15.
Okay.
So
So yeah, if you guys want to move
Hey.
throughout this hallway, you can position yourself wherever you want. Turn the Octellus.
I got the I got a 15.
All right. So you listen at the door, and you can hear a Durgar voice announcing your arrival to somebody deeper in that area.
I'm probably going to turn around to whoever is closest to me and say quietly, "They know we're here."
yeah, probably to the rust bucket over there.
True, but we should find what we're here for a little quicker, if that's possible.
What are we here for again?
Arcane battery.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do kind of the same thing he did, except I'm gonna try and like peek through the door that I'm at.
Okay. You open the door just slightly, just enough to see through. Make a stealth roll.
9.
Not great. So the door creaks loudly as you just slightly open it, like you're in a haunted house. Just and you hear an audible gasp.
Minor illusion, a rat.
Okay. Yeah, you minor illusion a rat, and so there's a little rat sitting there, not moving on the ground.
I want it like in the crack of the door.
Okay.
Does the gasp do anything else?
No, not that you've noticed.
Sweet. So I know something's in there. Okay. There's something in there.
You hear from inside that room, hello?
That sounds like a normal person.
Creak it up a little more and put my head in there and be like, hello?
Oh, here.
Hi.
You're not one of them.
No. I'm here for some battery thing.
I don't know where that is.
The thing.
What is it?
someone in there.
So you poke your head and you see an elf. They're dressed up in what you would expect an archaeologist to be wearing. They've got little tiny hammers and brushes and things around a tool belt on their waist, and they have kind of a smock, keeping their regular clothes kind of clean. And they just look kind of scared, and they're looking around. And
So do you have any idea what this battery thing could be, or?
well, did you just went to the? Were you the one who just went to the armory?
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know.
I mean, if I have the time while we're doing the talking, I'm going to go ahead and put on the new armor.
2 or 3 minutes.
I mean,
It's a 10-minute.
is it 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do you need an assistance?
That would be grateful.
Okay.
I will help this one put on his
Oh.
armor.
My good sir,
So,
I would recommend that you this desk is actually a thing here. I recommend that you hide under the desk for now,
You sure? Yeah. No, I'll do
because
that.
we may have angered some people and they might be coming to kill us. And if they see you first, you might be caught in the crossfire, and I'd feel bad. So don't do that, okay?
Maybe the battery's in down that hallway there. Then there's. She motions towards where this ladder is, but you don't see a door or anything there. There's there's a hidden door there.
Where's
Ooh.
It goes down to the battery.
Oh.
insight?
Make an insight.
Are you just
16.
Yeah, they're lying and terrified.
Don't trust them.
Why are you being a lying piece of poo?
No, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't.
I have my rapier out now and I pointed at him.
Don't do that, please. Don't do that.
See, I'm a nice guy, but if you're not nice to me, then what are we gonna do here?
I can't help you.
You should probably help me, or else we're gonna kill
Can
you.
I come
before we
in?
can.
Yeah.
got any plants?
So you came in the room. What's everybody's passive perception? Yours was 15.
10.
10.
How do you calculate?
8.
I have the highest passive perception.
You do.
Take
And it's
your
high enough to notice
perception?
you notice something
then
off.
plus
There's another sound in this room,
ten
like you would usually associate it with
Oh.
when he's just kind of standing around, stirring in his armor.
Yeah.
There's a kind of like shuffling noise that comes with like metal on wood or metal on stone, and you're hearing that in this room. But nobody in this room is wearing a suit of armor like that.
All right. I have 13, so do I hear that too? Or no?
You don't.
Okay. Do you say that you hear that, Jane?
No. But I'm going to make an intimidation even though I have nothing in it.
Nice.
6.
We're bad.
Okay. What are you going to do to intimidate?
I'm going to be like, if you have any plants in this room, I swear I'll find them.
I mean, I don't. So
I don't trust you. He's probably lying. He's hiding plants on this person, probably.
definitely
I'm
not.
walking
Why
in.
is this such a thing? I don't understand why this is a thing.
I'm walking in.
Why are you scared?
I'm not scared. I'm merely.
Well, you are-
You're armed. You're all armed. And
Yeah.
I'm scared of you because
Yeah,
of all
I
your
got
arms
two.
and armor.
Then why were you lying about the hidden passage?
There's definitely a hidden passage there.
I'm going to walk up to the person, and I want to try and do a bit of a deception, though this one has probably ruined my chances with saying that we've angered people. But I'm going to lean in close and speak quietly. And I'm going to say, "Darling, please, why don't you tell me where it is? I'm not really with these people." I'm only-
Persuasion.
A persuasion?
Yes.
Real quick, which direction is the
Oh,
sound I'm hearing?
that's
It's over near where.
un-20.
I should have made a person fear. Well, that's quite good. She's not wearing this armor, but I'm using that as a placeholder. Over in that area at the back of the room. So,
I'm not with these people. I'm here to get the battery so that I can get it out and away from people that don't need it.
okay, I'll tell you. Can they leave the room though? I'm really scared of them.
Okay.
There's something over
Guys, give me a second.
Where?
I need to talk to the
There's
lovely
something
person.
here.
Just
Where?
leave.
It's right here. I don't know. I hear it.
Leave. Please.
I'm going.
You all can make a active perception if you're trying to find out what you're talking about
Yeah.
now.
That's pretty good, I
Dang.
guess. 13.
Okay, you hear as if somebody's hiding in this room and kind of just shuffling just a little bit, like somebody waiting, but you don't see anyone. And whoever, it's the normal sound of somebody wearing armor, just kind of like in a room moving slightly.
Wait, I have a quarter staff. I'm gonna...
Okay, you do that. What's your AC?
My AC 10.
10. Okay.
I'm curious.
And you just kind of hear a and you get smacked upside the head with a large hammer.
As a reaction, can I, because this is a reaction, I can do Bardic Inspiration on them where they take a negative 1d6 to, like, an attack.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to do that.
Just a harsh chord on the lute. So they took a -2 and they still hit.
Darn it.
So good effort though.
You tried.
So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And now there is a Durgar standing in the room near the desk who was previously invisible. And you hear another voice of another Durgar here in the room on the other side.
Oh, god.
So everybody please move to where you were. Because you had moved up to...
Yeah, the
speak.
person.
Yeah.
Can-
And
I
you had
never
moved
looked.
up to smack this dwarf. So up here.
Oh, just
like,
be
look.
Yeah.
right in there.
The Kratos-looking guy.
Over here. What's up?
Is it the Kratos-looking guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there... do we roll initiative again?
Yes. Let's roll initiative then.
That's better. That's
Ooh,
Not,
No, it's not.
that's not either.
All right.
No, it actually...
23.
All right. Get there eventually. All right.
1.
This will also
Oh, I
be
said
there.
23.
All right, Witty.
19!
Nice.
He said 23.
Oh, he said 23?
Yeah.
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
That's
Big
a bit
difference.
different than 3. All right, so fix that. You definitely said 1, right?
Yes.
Making sure. All right, got you. And then Mario.
5.
And 18.
And 18.
Slowly moving.
As I slowly move down.
I'm always one step.
Oh, you said you heard.
Alright,
You said it was over there.
Seeing our lovely friend appear, a wicked little grin appears on my face as I just lance my arm forward, the crackling energy once again, to shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 20.
That hits.
I just rolled two. Oh my. That is 8 plus 1, 9, 12 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he just growls deeply in pain and kind of doubles over for a moment and kind of goes down to a knee. And then he stands back up, hefts his hammer back up, and
You should just
is
stay
ready for the
down.
fight. And he turns towards the elf and says, "I told you to get rid of them. You're next."
Wait.
No, like hearing, like you said that there was sounds that there was another one, right? Other than this one?
Yes.
All right. Fairy fire, but on the chair. Like
Okay.
right next to him.
Sure.
13 for the team.
So the chair next to him?
This fallen one next
Over
to the
there.
elf.
Okay.
Or
Got
her.
it. DC 13. Failed. Another dwarf. Durgar appears, but up here.
Oh.
Oh. As a reaction, I'm gonna shout like, "Why didn't you just tell us where the battery was?" and then
I don't want to die. They're gonna kill me.
too bad.
The Durgar. Both of them give out a bestial roar and grow in size until they are towering over you, 10 feet tall. And that is their...
How tall is the ceiling? Out of curiosity, like, are they almost scraping it now?
Yeah, they're like hunched just a little bit. Like it's about 10 feet high, and they have to duck just slightly.
All right, Mario. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Your mind this time, as I say, like slowly, like not slowly. It's a swift quick action, free action to transform, transforming into a brown bear, which is a large beast. Just, and then I can still attack pretty sure. And
I've actually got a bear over there if you want to turn into a bear.
I would love that. Sweet. And it has multi-attack, which I'm pretty sure I can still do a multi-attack. Okay.
Mhm.
So bite first. Wow. Let's say 8.
Not going to cut it.
Try this other die. And then the claw attack, that's a 9.
Nope. It's not going to cut it.
All right.
Poor kid.
Just as he's growing, you turn into a bear and you start clawing and biting at him, and the armor is just moving slightly enough as he's getting bigger that you just get like the worst parts of the armor.
Okay. Then it goes to the Darius.
All right, I'm going to draw my pike and attempt to hit that one. It's right there. It should be within 10 feet of me, right? It's kind of hard to tell from
You have to move forward one. Yeah.
the forward one. He's within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to hit him with the pike. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
All right. For 3 points of damage.
Okay. He grunts in pain, and he kind of grits his teeth at you. Who's
Top
next?
of the round, Harley.
I forgot how many spell slots I have. I might be able to use one spell without crying.
You should have two.
Two?
Unless you use.
I haven't used a spell slot yet, so I'm going to try and cast Hold Person on the one next to me.
Okay.
And that,
Wisdom saving throw?
I believe so.
He failed.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Then,
He definitely failed.
okay. He is now being held.
I'm going to kill you.
I'd say it probably looks like tentacles come out of the ground and wrap around him to hold him in place.
Okay. Yeah, they grab his arms and they grab his legs and they grab his waist and you just pull his arms straight down so his weapons are at his side. And he's just, I'm gonna kill you so bad.
You can try.
I will. Okay, who's next?
Well, as reaction, I would like to shout to the one being held and currently saying he's gonna kill me. Loser. And I'm gonna. And with that,
What a vicious
mockery.
Yep. Perfect.
Wisdom saving throw DC 13.
He's just not focused on you at all. His just eyes burning with rage pointed directly at you. Oh, you're so dead.
I'm gonna call you a loser again next turn.
Alright, Dagger.
Okay, he spends his turn railing against these tentacles that are holding him in the ground, and at the end of it, we'll make a saving throw, which he will fail again.
Nice.
He's in such a rage that he can't get out. Okay, and that is going to be a swing with a war pick, 16 to hit.
Hit me? No.
That's right. You got new scale mail, right?
Yep.
So yeah, the war pick grazes across the scale mail and goes down. I'm gonna kill you.
Alright, and Pario.
Okay. I'm angry. I picked out a different die. Trying to bite.
Ooh.
Wait,
The exact same rules last time.
wait.
Nope. I have literally something
That's
slightly
better.
That's a 12.
Moving on up. It's not gonna cut it though. The elf has climbed under the desk at your guys' insistence and is cowering. Who's up?
Pario is Darius.
I'm going to stab the one that's being held with my pike.
Yep, do it.
That is not going to hit with a 7.
I believe you have advantage.
Advantage?
Oh yeah, he's
he's
caught
on
in fairy
fire,
fire.
yeah.
It's they also are
Natural
considered
20.
paralyzed.
Right.
Yeah!
So
Oh, crit, nice.
Actually crit this time, please.
I forgot it on that because I forget about those. So that's what that was.
Well, are you talking when you punched earlier?
Yeah.
You
the
did
divine-
double it. It's
I
one
did
damage.
The divine smite.
Oh, you
doubles as
didn't.
well.
You didn't double the smite. Yeah.
So that's 10 points of damage. Yeah, 10 points of damage.
Okay, nice. You hit him for 10 points of damage, and he just kind of takes it, because what choice does he have? Oh, I hate this! Just really, I really, really hate this!
Harley.
I have to keep concentration, so I can't do any of those fun spells, though I don't really have any. So I'm going to turn to the other one that is in front of the bear, and I'm going to try and vicious mockery him.
Okay.
With, just because you're big doesn't mean we can't take you down.
Okay. That worked really well. No!
Yeah.
No, you can't! I'm huge! How
That is
much damage does he take?
That was 1d4 psychic damage, and that is 2.
Okay.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. That will be very helpful. Okay, who's next?
Witty.
All right, so this time Witty is like, well, you know, like, I'm gonna keep my promise. Ha! Loser times 2. 13. No.
That definitely didn't do it. He's just really mad at them.
He can't even hear you.
He's gritting his teeth and just making this so he can't hear your insult, unfortunately. Okay, who's next? And he's up, and he just continues pulling against these stupid tentacles that he hates so bad. What was the DC?
13.
13. Okay, and he does. He breaks free. Finally! And then the other guy has disadvantage, which, I mean, I don't think that hit, right? So,
As a bear.
yeah. So I can roll to see if I get a 1, but no. Okay, so he attempts to fight back against you in your bear form, and he swings his war pick, and you just kind of like paw it out of the way and continue railing against him. So neither of you are doing much to each other at the moment. Who's next?
Mario.
This is the only that. Wait, actually.
It's an
I have
epic confrontation.
I have one over there that I haven't tried, but I don't like that color yellow. Wow.
You?
That's
You
a
might
12.
have to go with the yellow.
That's not going to cut it.
Yellow for the claw. Wow.
Just out of
No.
curiosity, roll that. Roll that from now on.
Okay, you two just continue going back and forth, just massive blow for massive blow, but you just keep deflecting them and hitting each other's armor or thick hides and not doing much.
Can I?
Can you what? Go ahead.
No. Well, actually, can I make an intimidation check? Just because neither of us are hitting each other, but I'm just attacking.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
I can't say anything about bear.
Oh, he does the same thing back at you. Just, oh, you both start shouting at each other and just filling the room with
just
noise.
slowly shakes his head.
There it is.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to hit this one again. Natural 20.
Oh my!
You're taking my luck right now.
I think we both are
Do
over
you want
here.
any of these? You want to try any of these? Because your dice don't like you.
They'll work.
So
They'll
that's
work.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
14 points of damage.
Wow. Okay, so he finally breaks free of the tentacles. Finally! And he gets his weapon out and he turns to hit you, and then you just have the glaive just right there.
This is the pike.
Oh, the pike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shove it just straight up into it.
Just straight up into the ceiling. Just bop! And he's done. He just gurgles, and that's it.
Good job, my
Pull it
compatriot.
out and I move to where I'm within 10. So
Okay,
that
go
way
ahead and move yourself. Turn the Octellus.
I believe right here I should be
Yeah,
within 10 feet. So,
Absolutely.
Yep.
And then
There we go.
Knock down the dude if he's down.
Yeah. Take him out.
Bleh.
Who's next?
I believe top of the round, Harley again.
Since I no longer have to worry about the guy next to me, I'm shooting a lovely little Eldritch Lance at the other guy.
That one?
No.
Natural 20.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Good job.
Don't worry, I haven't done anything this round either.
So
that is
maybe
a
it's the half elf bad luck.
9, 8 plus 3, so that is 17. That's 20 damage.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, he's busy fighting a bear, and then just you see him like catch a glint of magic in the corner of his eye, and he turns over to see your Eldritch Blast flying at him, and it just sends him railing back into the boxes, and he knocks over a bunch of stuff, and his lifeless body just is laying in the corner on the top of some rubble.
I told you to stay down, darling, but you didn't listen to me.
Turning at you.
And he does. He stays down.
I want to take Paladin with me, and I want us to like peek at the door at the other end of the hallway because the battery seemingly is here. And I would like to
I didn't
leave it
tell
to
them
you, because I no longer like this elf. Leave it to you to get where the battery's location is.
I'm going to walk over in front. Hold on.
Sure.
I'm going to walk over in front of this. I'm going to lurch my body over, and I'm just going to...
Wait,
No!
Oh, sorry.
What? No, there's a bear!
You should
Somebody get it!
you should tell him where the battery is, or he's gonna eat you.
Okay, Mr. Bear, it's down the hallway. Take a left. Just, does he understand me?
Can I make an insight?
Oh God. Okay. Yep. Down the hallway
There are important papers on the desk.
to the left. There might be. You can search the desk.
I'm going to start clawing.
No. Those take a long time to do. Just down the hallway to the left, and then take a right at the storeroom, and then it's there. Watch out for the dog.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
dog?
Dog.
We have a dog.
What type of dog?
It was a rat terrier.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna continue down the hallway.
Before we all exit the room, I'm gonna lean over on the desk. I suggest you get out of here.
Oh yes, I intend to. Thank you.
Good. Have a lovely day.
I will.
And I saunter out.
You're charming, but I'm also terrified of you.
You should be.
I am.
Well, this is all happening. I'm moving like down the hallway.
Sure.
And now that I know that there's like definitely something in the next room,
I remembered I
I'm
told
going
nobody
to
about the
use
voice.
one of my level 2 spells, and I'm gonna
Go and move yourself. Yeah. Bam.
I'm gonna peek open the door. I'm gonna see if I can see anything within like the radius of like me looking through.
Okay.
Trying to turn.
Nat 20 perception.
Okay, yeah. You just slightly peek open the door, and you can see back here, kind of in between the crates and the barrels, there's a small dog with a large bone that he's like happily just kind of laying on the ground chewing on.
Sweet. I'm gonna, and I heard like that it's to the right.
If you heard it.
No, it's a small dog. I don't trust it, and I swear it's probably gonna grow big and try and kill me. But that's not the.
Before you go on, I did hear a voice in there.
Okay. So knowing
I forgot
that
to say
now,
anything earlier.
So maybe switch positions
You
on
have
going first?
one half of an hour remaining.
I didn't actually use my spell yet, so this time I want to cast silence right in the square to the doorway,
Okay.
so the door can't make any noise.
Sure. Yeah, it's a 15-foot radius, 10-foot radius?
20 foot.
20-foot radius. Okay, so you're going to center it on the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna center it like in the space between these two doors.
Okay.
Hopefully I said something.
That way, that way I can go through this door and not make a noise.
Sure.
That way this thing shouldn't notice me, and then open the door slightly.
Mm-hmm.
It won't make a noise, but I also don't want to be seen by whatever might be in this room.
Okay.
Hoping that the paladin is behind me.
Yeah, you open the door completely silently. And there was something you wanted to add?
I said something. I was like, thankfully I said what I said before he casted silence.
Oh, okay. So you open the door, it's completely silent. None of you are making any noise. There's no jangle of armor or anything in this area now. And you walk in, and sitting in the center of that room, you can see a small white and brown pointy-nosed dog happily chewing on a bone. And when you enter, you see he kind of like hunches down behind the bone a little bit, and the hackles on the back of his neck start to rise up. And he doesn't start growling, but he just kind of like shows his teeth just a little bit.
Turn into a dire. Or not a dire wolf.
You can't say anything to Doug, but if you want to wave at Doug,
If we had 10 minutes, I would speak to it.
Alright. I just say we go through the door, then.
yeah, I say I want to peek through the right door. Now I know it's on the left hall. But
Okay, as soon as you get inside the room and start to move anywhere inside the room, like he hunches down even more and starts to growl as if he's about to start yipping.
Animal.
Is the
I
dog not
believe
in the 20?
he's actually in the 20-foot radius.
No.
Can I cast friends on him?
Because you cast it over here between the two
It's
doors.
his friend type of vocal component.
It's somatic and material.
Somatic and material.
I'm gonna cast friends on the dog.
Okay, yeah, it gets a saving throw.
No, it's just all.
Oh, it's right. It lasts 1 minute, right?
It's a concentration for 1 minute.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and he just kind of like, the hackles go back down, and you see his
And
tail start wagging.
And then he's definitely gonna start barking.
And then it starts chewing on the bone again.
Okay.
But other door open.
Okay, yeah, you open the other door. If you all would care to move yourself into that room or through.
That door doesn't open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a. Alright.
Is this one open? Nope. Okay. Perfect.
Does it not?
Yeah, put
There
me
it goes.
right
that one
behind
does
the.
open.
Yeah.
I'm just in the room right there, kind of looking
I'm
at the
gonna
dog.
quickly check. So 5, like so 5, 10, 15. Alright. So yeah, it should be like up to this like first pile is where the silence goes to, and then this way.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh great.
Okay, so you walk into the room, and it's a large, sloping downward room. It looks like it was dug out, so the walls aren't as built up as they are other places. This area's just been dug out, and it's digging deeper. And then you can see further down, there's a tunnel going deeper down into this complex. There are 3 figures standing in front of you. There is a Durgar that already looks enlarged. He's very, very large, and instead of the normal scale mail and shield and war picks and hammers that they've been using, this one seems to have a large 2-handed sword. There is a small creature that looks roughly gnome or halfling sized, but you can only see it from the back. And it's got a hooded robe on of like a shaman or a seer would normally wear. So you can't see exactly what race it is. And there's also a human there that looks like some sort of sellsword.
Okay. This is gonna sound really stupid, but I'm gonna try and talk to them.
You need to get out of your circle first.
I know I gotta get on my circle.
Do they look like they're fighting, or do they look like you're talking?
They're talking.
Sorry, let me quickly check to see how far the radius of silence goes with this way.
Sure, sure. It would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like here.
Okay. So, I am going to, like, do I need to make a stealth check because my steps will be silent?
You'll be completely silent, but if you don't want to be seen because you're getting 10, 15 feet away from them, you'd have to make a stealth check.
I'm going to, as I walk out of the silence, I'm going to say, I'm going to cast suggestion on the big one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be like, we are here for the package. Please let us pass.
Okay. So you walk into the room, and before you get up to the point where you're going to do that, you kind of hear the end of whatever they were talking about. So it seems like the human just finished saying something when you were walking in the room, and is looking kind of apathetic. The Durgar looks ready and raring to go for whatever reason. And this small creature says, "It's taking too long. Why is it taking so long? We'll kill. I'm going to kill you. You're going to die. You show me where we're going. You take them here. Bring them to me. Get the powder. Where are the? Bring the others." And then you walk up.
I will stay the same course, and I'm casting suggestion on the first one, but can I have like a general persuasion to the other 2 as well?
Oh yeah, you'll do that with your words. But the Berserker is getting the suggestion.
Yeah, it's a wisdom.
Okay. He definitely failed. Super failed. All right. So, and you're doing a persuasion, so make a persuasion check.
I can't talk to people today. It's 10.
It's this side of the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
I mean, if it's a reasonable request, that might succeed. So,
I'm just like I'm here for the package. There was a change of plans, and we need to get it out of here now.
who are you?
My name is Barry. I am a new recruit, so I really have no idea what I'm doing or anything. I was just told by some dude to come here.
So they've all turned to face you now, and you can see that this small caster character is a rat folk. and the human is addressing you at the moment.
I will say that I am wearing dark clothes and I have a hood up,
Right.
so I don't look like the friendliest fellow.
Sure.
So, if that helps.
We were told that the reinforcements would be rat full. They will! Rats are coming! They'll be here soon.
I haven't seen any. Like,
They're on the way. They'll be less than 20 minutes.
Are you sure?
Definitely.
Well, even if the reinforcements are coming, there is a new force coming that is here to oppose it. And I was told to get what we came here for and get it out now.
I'm bringing 200 rats. You're not stopping me with some other force. Who are you?
I told you, my name is Barry.
I don't care what your name is. Who are you?
Poke my head through the door.
Stupid humans.
That's my pet bear.
Can I grab him and stop him from poking his head in?
Just have her.
Oh no.
But yeah, like,
The big bear.
is this a deception roll at this point?
No, I don't think there's unless there's something you want to try and persuade him to do or convince him of.
My name is Barry. I'm new here to this. Like,
It's my first day.
it's my first day. Please, I don't want to get the boss mad at me. He threatened to stab me a few times. I'm just trying to get this
Okay,
done.
who are you trying to convince of that?
Now the rat folk. The rat folk is giving me the hardest time.
Okay. So, roll it. Roll a deception.
Thank God, 17.
You're incompetent. Take him away. Have him killed.
Would that be a persuasion? Or would that be, just out of curiosity, I have a +7 to persuasion. And
Sure. That was a deception.
That was deception.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be 17 still.
In the silence area, can we hear?
Oh, yeah,
is it
you can-
we
you
just
can hear.
can't- We can't.
Yeah, you produce no sound, but you can hear everything.
Oh, okay. I'm walking out.
Okay.
I move out too.
Can you drop the field?
Move me up.
I have
Move me up
spell.
really hard.
Oh, there's more.
I'm gonna be in the back.
Are they with you, Barry?
Yeah, they're all new.
I'm trying to look as
See, look at him. He looks all dark and
As-
menacing. See?
just I'm supposed to be here as possible.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna,
Just back straight, standing up,
Sure.
looking.
he threatened to kill me.
I'm not going to make you roll again because the deception was already passed for this. So what do you guys want to do?
We're just here to take it and go. Then the rats will come and they won't. And it'll be great. It'll be a great time. Our boss will be happy. Everyone will be happy. I don't have to die. Great.
You're not taking the battery. It's ours. You can guard it with
Can't you
us.
make him hand it over?
Oh yeah. Didn't my is my suggestion in effect on the berserker?
Yes.
So so sir, can I pass by you? And that was my asking to get down into the tunnel
Why?
because I'm here for the thing.
I guess. Yeah. Sure.
Sweet. Oh my God.
And the human's like, no. What? No. You can't. No.
What? He said it was okay.
He's not in charge.
What? Is anyone in charge here?
Yes.
Who? Who do I ask?
Me. What? I'm in charge. Don't tell them that.
See, I see that you're all in charge in my heart because you're all terrifying.
Is the field down? Can I do I need to move forward?
Does this rat smell bad?
Yes.
I have like advantage on smell checks.
Yeah. No. He smells terrible. He smells like he pees on his
This
clothes
is
because he's a rat.
Yeah. I'm walking over here. 'cause
I want
he's saying
to
it loud and
somewhat
it's a
walk forward, and I'm leaning down to the rat. Don't let the human take charge. You're so much more competent than
I
him.
mean, if you guys want to kill each other, that's fine. I'm just here for the battle.
I'm in charge.
Yes, but don't let him make others think that he's in charge just because you're so much better than the human.
I know.
While they're distracted, can
Persuasion.
I just walk forward?
You could try, but
21.
they will definitely notice because you're right there. I am in charge. Everyone knows I'm in charge.
Yes. But he's trying to make other people think that you're not. That should be punished.
The human's like, don't listen to him. He's not. We work together all the time. Like who's he?
He's a stupid.
He's probably some
human.
thief. They're thieves. That's what you are. You're thieves.
I'm not a thief.
You're trying to
Would
take
they?
people.
Are they paying mind to me? Like, or can I walk by?
You can walk by, but they'll notice. because like you would
I
have to
mean,
walk
think that you're a
within
bear.
a couple feet of them.
Well, I'm a bear. No, never mind. I'll try. Walk over here. I don't know if this is like difficult.
Yeah, the human just kind of like holds his sword out across your path, like
It's a
not in
bear.
your
What's
face
a
or anything, but
bear
just
gonna
kind of like past you.
It's a bear. I mean, he's not gonna. He's just sniffing the rubble.
I'm gonna sniff the sword.
What? Why don't you just leave? We'll just wait for the army to get here, and you leave, and then if you're supposed to be here, we'll know then, and it won't be a problem.
Yeah, but like they told me if I don't get this to them within 10 minutes, then I'm dead. So
I think if you try to take it now, you're dead. So that puts you in a bad spot, Barry.
yeah. Acrobatics to run.
Okay, yeah, you go to run past. Roll initiative.
That's
Wait,
a
no,
20.
you should have let me. Damn it! I was gonna turn into a spider.
But he's gonna let me pass, right?
Oh no.
The one with the suggestion on him.
Yeah, he might until combat starts.
But yeah, I'm not gonna hurt him. But I rolled a 20 on the acrobatics. Just go.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so Harley, what's your initiative?
12.
12. And just to double check, no one's actually attacked you yet, right? I'm pretty sure you
Nope.
have not been attacked once.
Nope.
Okay. All right, so not that I'm trying to sway anything. All right, there it is.
0.
0. I didn't have a spot for 0. I do now. And I think you've only had one attack at you. You haven't taken any damage.
2 attacks, and it was both at my armor, but no damage.
Right, okay, you haven't taken any damage. All right. Witty,
24 again.
24, go you. And you've only been attacked one time and that failed, correct?
No, I don't think anyone's attacked me yet.
No, there was definitely one that failed to hit you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a
okay.
miss.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then
It was a
Mario,
Durgar in the first
16.
fight.
16. And Mario, you've had 3 attacks at you, one of which hit, and you took 8 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, making sure I had everything right. All right. And then
3.
3.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say damn. All right, so top of the round, Wid.
Do I get a surprise round because I just did this out of curiosity?
This is essentially your surprise round because they haven't acted yet. So you're not going to get a whole round, but you get to act before they do.
But yeah,
And he's not going to try to take a reaction against you because he's under the suggestion.
Yeah, so 20 to book it.
The human's going to try to take a reaction
Okay.
against you, though.
That's fine.
He.
I'm gonna use my last bardic inspiration on him as a reaction.
11
Have to.
to
No.
hit.
No, I guess I don't have to use that then. Anyway,
Oh, I'm sorry. He has advantage.
now I'm gonna use it. Oh hey,
None of it
that
matters.
6.
Alright, I'm going.
Okay, yeah. You book it downstairs. You find yourself in just kind of a long tunnel, and it's dark, but you can see that this leads into a large, very square, very official-looking room. Not like stone-hewn walls like this has been, like tile
Okay.
up ahead, but you're not there yet.
Alright, so this is where my surprise round ends. Is where
You
me.
don't have a surprise round.
Okay, so that was me getting there. I'm just gonna double move to that door.
Okay, yeah. You get up to the edge of the room, and it's a large. It's essentially a large cube, just like a big altar room.
Something look like a battery in there.
There is a pedestal in the center, and there is a glowing blue cube inside of a little canister on the pedestal.
I found it.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
Mario.
Wait, it was a double move for you?
Yes.
All right. I'm assuming it would be probably the same. So I don't care if I provoke because
Sure.
I don't care what.
Well, the human already took his, but the berserker can do one.
Yeah, but I can move past that area. So I'm gonna L into the room. Go. I have an 11 AC.
Okay, 12 hits.
Go down to where he is.
All right, 6 points of slashing damage.
Go down to where he is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. I think it's untransforming is just a bonus action, or is it no action?
I believe it's a bonus action for Moon Druids.
All right, bonus action. Turn regular again.
Found it.
Hand me the battery. I'll put it with my equipment, and then I'll shapeshift again.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna have to get into the room and get the battery off the pedestal.
Alright.
So that's something you guys can do
I
next
probably
time.
shouldn't have
Alright,
untransformed.
actually, Tarly.
I sigh. I hope this hurts a lot, and I'm gonna shatter
Okay.
in a group, and I'm gonna try and make sure I don't hit any of our friends.
Sure.
That-
What's the radius? It's pretty large.
10 foot.
10-foot radius. Okay. So the best you could do would probably be here, which would hit orange
That's me.
and no one else.
Okay. And you have a
Again.
good constitution. That is a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
No.
11,
The
took the
DC
one
is
back.
13.
I probably didn't, but I'm trying to do something good. I know I saw.
4. Okay. Is that a save for half or save for none?
Save for half.
Okay. So it looks like the human is less affected than the others, but the other two look like they took the full brunt of the attack.
Yeah, I took the full brunt as well.
The berserker just looks pretty much confused right now.
Where is another D8? There we go.
Oh no, he's gonna lose the ability of my suggestion. I can't just make my getaway.
Okay, so 6 plus 8, that is 14, plus 7, that is 21 damage.
Okay.
Please go away, human.
It's my strongest spell.
Please go away, human.
Do I
Okay.
Okay.
Right in
The
front of the
berserker
enemy.
grunts, and the rat man squeaks and like cowers for a moment, and then like recovers himself as if that never happened. And the human kind of like recoils and shrugs it off a little bit. But it did some damage to all of them. Who's next?
Their turn.
Okay. The berserker goes into his rage. And he's going to charge after you guys.
I shouldn't have untransformed.
You shouldn't have hurt him.
Advantage. That is 19 to hit.
Who?
I mean,
Yeah.
10 foot, I think I
Definitely
could have
hits.
hit them with, like, could have, like, well, how far down the stairs were they?
We're in
They
the
were
room.
in the room downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I think I would have had to hit you.
Oof.
God.
All right.
Yeah. 14 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
The roll's already been
believe
said. I
that
can't do it.
No.
Please don't die.
I believe you dropped.
No.
Took 14 slashing.
I'm at 27. I took 8 and then I took 14.
Wild shape.
When did I take 6?
he took 6 in the
And-
wild shape.
Yeah, I took 6 in wild shape.
Oh.
Wild shape doesn't carry over.
So you still got a couple hit points.
Down yet.
Yeah. And the
Same here.
human
Not tell me
moves
that.
to engage you.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So the first one's going to be a 19 to hit,
That'll hit.
and the second one going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit. It
Oh,
probably drops me from
Dear
the damage.
Lord.
Okay. Let's see. 7 and 6. 13 points of damage total.
I
Like
dropped.
this entire time.
He comes slashing at you with a quick flurry of attacks and drops you,
This entire time.
unconscious and dying, with only 5 minutes remaining.
All right.
And then the priest. He heals himself.
Neat.
Because he would.
Yeah.
Not for very much.
It's your turn.
He looks a little better. And he... Oh, you're down, so it doesn't matter. Moves to flee.
Sweet.
Who's next?
There it is.
Alright, hold on.
That's save. Okay, so that's a 14 on the die. So I believe that's 1 success.
Yep. 11 or higher is a success. 20 is 2 successes.
Yep.
I'm sorry. 20 is instant up. 1 is 2 failures. Okay, who's next?
Then it goes to top of the round. Whitney.
All right, Witty. Like he attacked him, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna. First thing first. What do we call a female barbarian? Barbarian. And then Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay. You see? He succeeds. He just
Darn
grits his
it.
teeth at you. It's like, you're going to die in this room.
Am I though? And then I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna grab the battery.
You move out of his threat range, he gets a reaction attack
Alright.
against you. 9 to hit. I'm
Nope.
sorry, 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
It is in my hands.
You grab it, and you hear a loud rumbling noise as the pillar starts to go into the floor. The hallway that you are in becomes slick and steep, and you slide into this room, this large altar room, along with the Berserker. And this room as well becomes slick and steep, although not as drastic as the hallway. So you can make an athletics check to hang on to where you are.
Like it's going like this.
Pretty much.
Oh, sure.
Oh dear. That is a straight 8.
Straight 8. You fail. You reach and grab for rubble and bits of machinery, and you can't grab anything. And you just slide down into this hallway, and you continue sliding down the hallway with the warrior and the berserker, and not the rat folk mage, and our unconscious friend. And you all slide down into this large room where the floor gives out, and you descend into darkness.
Scary.
Should have waited for the guy with mage hand.
And I guess we'll have to find out what happens next time you're here. So, this has been it for Cloak and Dagger. How did they do? Let's find out from our judges. We're going to be going over to our pundits. If you all would please gather up your stuff and clear way for gods and monsters. We have the Loneliest Wolf by choice, as well as the Mystic Filmmancer, who are going to be going over some of our gameplay that we had here while we prepare for our next team. So while we're waiting, we're going to direct you to Octellus. So we actually have this up as a listing on eBay right now. The Octellus is what this table is that we've been playing on that spins around, and you can gain access to all of our little modular pieces here. So if that's something you're interested in, check out the listing. Look it up on eBay. Spinning role-playing table, I think, is the listing. Get on the Facebook page?
I got it listed on Facebook.
Oh, great. So yeah, go to 2050 Esports on Facebook, and we have a post there about it as well. So you can check that out, take a look at it, and place a bid on it if it's something you're interested in. Let us know what you think. If you're in chat right now, let us know what you think of what's going on. Tell us what's up. Well, we change over a bit right now. Is there anything else?
No, I was thinking how quick we get into this. I might kill the part after this and then re-go again for the second one. And then download it later and resync it because we've got a slight lag on this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead then. Yeah. Well, kill it, yeah, and then we can come back to the pundit.